Around here, we usually begin our mornings between 6 or 7 o'clock. We are very blessed, my husband and I, because our kids usually sleep until around 8 in the morning, and that is so wonderful. So despite the fact that we are usually both very exhausted, we try pretty hard to get up early, and so that we're able to have that little bit of peace and quiet and sanity every single morning before our kids get up. Now, this does not happen every single day, but I definitely try to make it a priority with this stage of life because it is what keeps me sane. I kind of feel like I actually have two different morning routines, and they change depending on whether my husband is off or gone at work that day. And so while these routines are slightly different, they are the same exact things, just in a different order. So on the days that my husband is home, but he's headed to the remodel, which is usually basically all of his days off, I will make breakfast for him first thing when I get up. However, on the days when he's at work or maybe he's going to be home for the whole day, I will start out by doing my Bible, a load of laundry, getting kind of caught up on the house, and then making breakfast for Carrie and I. So the only thing that's changed is that on the days when Danny is going to work, I make him breakfast before I start this routine that now we are going to jump into. So I've gotten up, stoked the fire, made myself a drink, and the next thing that I really enjoy doing every morning is writing in my prayer journal. This is a really fun way that I document answers to prayer. I write down things I'm praying about, and I've kind of combined it with a gratitude journal. And so I like to start out all of my prayers by thanking God for just anything that comes to mind. The next thing that I do is my Bible, and my goal is to do my Bible and journaling for 45 minutes to an hour, which pretty much requires me to get up before the kids. But I've just found I have such a different attitude, such a different heart posture when I do my Bible every single day. It is a must for me. On the days when I do wake up later, or the days when Carrie wakes up earlier, I will let her come out of her room and sit on the sofa with a cup of warm milk and look at books, but she has to be quiet and she has to stay there until I'm done with my Bible. And I've kind of just trained her to be that way, so it's not difficult. It's actually very easy. So the next thing that I do every single day is I make a to-do list. And this is everything that I want to get done that day, including my most crucial things. Then I'll usually move on to doing a load of laundry, which I love because I have laundry done. And then I've been trying to be really intentional about getting myself ready every single day, whether it's just putting on nice clothes, doing my makeup, doing my hair, just feeling put together, neat and tidy and ready for the day. I usually have a load of laundry sitting on the sofa that I will kind of just chip away at throughout my morning, but I usually don't finish folding it all at once. Also, I've mentioned this before, but I find that by writing my to-do list, it gives me a very good idea of what my goals are for the day. Therefore, I know how to get dressed. By this time, Cassie is awake. She sleeps in our bed typically from about 4 to 6 in the morning, or 4 to when I get up in the morning, because she usually wakes up around 4 to nurse, so I just leave her in bed with us. So here she is, very much ready to get out of bed and start her day with Mama. Let's just say trying to make a bed with one arm is very difficult. So while I'm upstairs, I will make the bed, put away any laundry that's collected, and just pick up the bedroom. I feel like in my mind, I have all of these boxes, and in each box is a job I have to get done that day. And so I love when I can go downstairs and check off the box for our bedroom and know that it will stay clean all day long, and I don't have to worry about it or think about it anymore. It feels fabulous. Now I'm just wrapping up that load of laundry. I find that if I can have some time in the morning, whether it's a half an hour or 2 hours by myself, praying, reading my Bible, spending time alone, getting caught up on things that are weighing on my mind, maybe it's returning an email or texting someone back, that then when my kids wake up, I'm excited to see them and I feel refreshed and ready to start the day with them, versus when I feel like, I'm already behind and the kids are already up and they were supposed to sleep longer. So I find that that really helps. Despite the fact that there are so many days when I would like to just stay in bed till like 8:30, and there are occasional days when I do that, but I usually regret it. So by now, both of my girls are awake and it's time to start breakfast. I love to involve Carrie in all of my cooking in the kitchen because she's actually a pretty good help, and it makes her so happy, and it keeps her very entertained and very occupied, and it gives us something to do together, which I think is really fun and special. One of my favorite parenting quotes is actually one that I heard long before I had kids myself, and it was something like, "It's not what you do for your kids that will make them successful, but what you teach them to do for themselves." And my husband and I definitely try to apply this to our parenting style, and while we are by no means perfect, I love how independent Carrie is. Okay, so we've enjoyed breakfast together, and next thing I'm going to do is sweep the floors. Now, I don't have a super strict order that I do these chores in. As long as I do my Bible and journal first, I really don't care what order I do the rest in. But my goal is to sweep the floors, have the house kind of cluttered, cleaned every morning, have breakfast served, the girls and I ready for the day, and a load of laundry done, and then the kitchen just kind of wiped up and the laundry put away into everyone's rooms by the end of this morning routine. The order isn't so much the big deal to me. It's just about getting it done in whatever way works best with how the kids are doing that morning. I've always loved this morning routine. This has pretty much been the morning routine I've had since having kids, and it's just very, very helpful with me going about the rest of my day, no matter what I have in store, whether it's working outside or it's going to the remodel and helping my husband, or whatever it is, going grocery shopping, just leaving the house knowing that I'm not coming back to a complete disaster. That's kind of ultimately my goal. My goal is to be able to kind of just leave the house and not have a huge mess plaguing my mind the entire time I'm gone. Well, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I really enjoy hearing about other people's morning routines just to get ideas and to try different things and see what works the best. So far, this has been the best morning routine that I have discovered for myself. So after this is all done, my day pretty much varies just based on what we have planned and what we're trying to get done. So hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you hopefully next weekend. And I have so many videos coming up that I'm very, very excited to be sharing with you guys. So have a blessed week. Goodbye.